Tryna beat life cause I can't cheat death. 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 Tryna beat life cause I can't cheat death.
I did 17 years, homie. Real tears on these words, homie. Hitting staple only push-ups and hella top rhyming, hella notebooks with all my rhymes. It's like a map book from where I started. Ciphering, trying to be the hardest on the yard. Some of the hardest rappers got a never day. We'll never hug they mama, we'll never see they say. I feel blessed, so I rock with my loved ones. I left behind good count times and cold lunch. Yeah, mama, I'm on one. I'm free, ain't no words of expressions. See my smile, that's real, no fake shit. You would too if you seen that the moves was basic. Game made, heartbreak kid. Living in reality, mid 30 with some kid shit. Damn, they like 50 in they clip or better. Boy.
Tryna beat life cause I can't cheat death. 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 Tryna beat life cause I can't cheat death.
My nigga, my nigga. My nigga. What's happening, Shinkow, Z, End Zone, Big Pizza? I came across a Spladugan that I'm gonna blow with y'all. Period. And if the numbers don't go up, then guess what? I'll be blowing one blunt with y'all. I ain't gonna lie though, the morning bakery though, that motherfucker was up there. That motherfucker was up there like 25, 26 people watching this shit. Like that's a far cry from like 5 people in the lives and things. But pretty much, for the most part, I'm feeling great. CB20, Moonbeam and things. Yeah. So I was just at the Valero, right? I'm going to tell y'all something. So I'm at Valero, right? Just got back from my little trip. I decided, let me go make a run real quick here, right here. And you know these new cars, all of them is remote. So you can drive off without the remote. But once you turn that motherfucker off, oh yeah, cookies. So I got to where I was going, went in, did my stuff, came out, went to start the car. That motherfucker said, no remote detected. Oh shit. Oh shit. I was like, damn. I gotta call Jen. She gotta get out the bed or whatever she's doing just to come bail me out. Cause I didn't forgot to make sure the keys was in there, you feel me? Mm-hmm. She said, oh man, that must have been that bad, huh? Oh man is like, oh man, you don't know. This shit here was epic. I need to smoke this so bad. I mean, I'm telling you. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all when y'all go without for a certain amount of time. But like me, 3, 4, 5 hours without a blunt is abnormal. Sin Cal, you keep putting that on me. That wasn't on me. I'd have opened the door. You run the doorbell. I ain't taking that one. Ain't gonna be able to do it. Jay Bird, I was out there by your house. Let's see. Bam. 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 Copy. Bam. Then we go to here. YouTube. Did y'all hear that? I'm glad y'all did it. Did y'all hear that? Y'all did it. All right. Somebody tell me if somebody see if that link work. There you go. There you go.
Man, what it do?
There you go. Oh, he got the old school.
What's happening?
He got the real monkey. The real Ben Davis. Man, I ain't seen that shit for a minute, man. Not. I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it stylish for a minute.
Man, we're doing a family field day out here. It's fucking crazy out here right now.
Oh,
Parties everywhere.
Well, yeah.
Dad, I need some water. Dad.
Oh, I'll be back.
He said, I'll be back. What hat is that? Yours?
Pulled up on droops earlier.
He put up on who?
Last night he fell asleep.
Man.
I
would have woke up.
Our energy.
I would have woke up. I'm not them. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them people that wake up in a bad mood just because they woke up. I'm one of them ones that wake up, be like, give me a minute. I'll be ready. Let's go. I'm that type.
That's right. That's right.
You know, you got the people you wake up, they be like, why you wake me up? Or you wake them up and they be like this. I mean, face wrinkled up. Big.
What's good, y'all?
Big piss. How you living? How you living, Pizza?
Same shit, different day.
That's right.
Hey, Chance.
Yep. Same shit, different toilet.
Hey, Chance. So when I went to the gas station to get the, I fucked around and left the key, right?
Uh-huh.
Motherfucker pull up next to me, jump out the car real casual. Hey, what's up, Dirty? I'm looking like he don't look familiar at all. Like, I don't know this guy. So I had to, because I'm broke down, so I got to make sure, like, who is this guy? As soon as he come out, I'll be like, you be watching my podcast? He was like, yeah, I'll be watching your podcast. I'm like, okay. So I'm just telling you, I'd be like, well, somebody hit me up or call me by name and I don't know them, I'd be like, where you know me from? Where you know me from?
Hello, people watching the podcast.
I know. Shit, I'm surprised ain't nobody told you I seen you on that podcast.
Who?
You. I said I'm surprised nobody told you they seen you on that podcast.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Oh, don't trip. It won't be long.
It won't be long.
Shit, Tim Snow got how many subscribers?
Oh, a ton, huh?
Yeah. So shit, that's family shit. We're entitled, so we trying to swing into the the 10 band gang.
Mm-hmm.
10 band gang. I'm tired of being at 6,000 and shit. 6,000 and something. Let me get up to them double digits one time. So how did you survive the wax storm, Pizza? You still going?
Yeah.
Oh shit. You on a whole nother.
How's everyone doing today?
Only in the morning. You do it only in the morning or
Bruh.
throughout the day?
I changed the ecosystem out here, my nigga.
Say less.
Yep.
Hey, only clue I'll give you is my nickname has something to do somewhere around that area. What you just said.
Hey,
Say less.
I look like William Lamp Parker's. I look like a Parker Sacramento, but it ain't got enough grass.
yeah, no, we're at the park over here in my hometown. Hey, but
Where?
man, this park is Madera. It's called Lions Park, I believe.
Madera. Okay.
Yeah, the thing is that it's filled with ops out here, bro. I'm in
You said,
I'm in dangerous territory right now.
I don't know who your ops.
What's up?
Who y'all fuck with?
Man, I'm a non-affiliated. Let's keep it like that.
That's right. I'm
Yeah,
saying
we're
though,
joking
who
around
you gotta
with
look out? Who you gotta look out for? You gotta look out for essays. You gotta look out for blacks. Who you gotta look out for?
Ask your mama. I gotta look out for Big Bad out here. No.
Ah, ah.
Sure. Yeah, I gotta look out for Big Bad people out here.
Yeah, okay. I got it.
Yeah. Nah, but I'm not set tripping out here, man. I'm a non-affiliated now.
Ain't you more Indian than anything?
Yes, sir.
What I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Man, we're playing. This is our first family reunion. I haven't seen my family in over a couple years. And we're out here playing football and just messing around and shit.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
what's up, man? Shit,
Oh shit.
Who out there fishing? And they ain't doing no fishing.
We were gonna go to Bass Lake tomorrow, but I'm not sure how that's gonna happen.
Shit, if anything, you could have pulled up on Nico. Shit,
He's in Saturware.
nah, he's along the way to you. I think he in
All through.
Yosemite or something.
Oh yeah, you gotta pass for me to go through there. Yeah. Yeah,
Make it a hey,
I'm
make
waiting
it
on
X.
Big Bad. Yeah, I'm waiting on Big Bad and Transfer now for I got a care package for them.
Oh, they gonna pull up on you?
So yeah. Because I'm in the middle between both of them, I believe.
So they coming right now?
I'm not sure. I'm working things out right now with Big Bad.
Shit, that's what's up. Shit, put that thing together, making a trip worth trips. Shit,
Yeah, there you go.
ain't mad at
I'm
it.
making multiple stops right now.
I ain't mad at it. Shit, especially when you taking his time. What you up to, Pizza?
Right now, I'm on my way to pick up wifey from work.
Yeah, that's a trip.
I'm trying to navigate around all the fucking bullshit that's going on right now. Cause anytime the weather gets nice, all the dirt bikes, the quads come out, cookouts start happening. Motherfuckers don't know how to drive already, so it's like an obstacle course out here.
It be fucked up weather that much?
Shit.
Like the snow, or what it be?
Bro, I'd rather deal with the snow than these drunk motherfuckers right now.
So they be like, soon as it ain't snow on the ground, we out there.
Basically,
I can dig it, shit.
as soon as the weather gets just nice enough to where the wind doesn't fucking hurt your face when it's blowing,
Yeah.
motherfuckers is outside.
My bad.
You gotta remember that fucked up weather over here. Like, everybody's used to that shit. See, is the fuck I'm talking about.
What, a biker? Hey, man, it's
Nah,
dark.
drunk motherfucker blew the stop sign, making a left onto the Ave in front of me.
Oh, yeah. Is there old schools out there? Like old school cars and shit?
There's a lot of old schools out here. There was just a, the fuck was it, an 86 Monte Carlo in front of my house?
You consider that old school?
You gotta remember. But yeah, there's much older out here. There's a lot of like Model T Ford. Or like you know those Studebaker pickups?
Yeah.
You'll
So
see a lot of them shits up here.
So you see a lot of cars from the mob movies and shit.
A lot of refurbished farm trucks and shit.
Oh. When you say refurbished, you mean like souped up?
Yeah.
So you don't see like Camaros and Chevelles and Novas and Malibus?
Nah, you see them. There's a big car culture up here. Everybody has their little lane. You know, like you got the bikers, and the bikers are broken up into like street bikes, Harleys, and then the Harleys got like hogs and cruisers, and
yeah. There's
a lot of motorheads up here because there's a lot of road, a lot of space, and a lot of time on your fucking hands. A lot of people I know up here have garages. Like, I don't really go to mechanics. I go to my homeboy who's an engineer.
Yeah. So do they got slingshot clubs out there?
Hell yeah. Hold on 1 second. You might lose me once I go over 70.
Okay. Wait, 70, that Highway 70? You talking about Highway 70?
Hold on 1 second. I'm coming. Trying to get the audio onto my fucking whatchamacallit. See if this shit works.
I'm sitting here really waiting on you too.
Hold on 1 second, Dirt. I'm gonna jump out and jump back in.
All good. All good. So Wolf, check this out. You familiar with this company?
Nah, what is that one?
These are like the king of the $15 apes. Humble, right? King of the $15 swag apes, right? I guess somebody talked too much shit. Because this shit right here, 34%.
34%? Shit.
34.
Damn.
$15 ape. 34%.
Yeah, what does it look like? It better not look like that hay.
Nah, it actually smell. I told them, man, there's three $15 apes right there. Which one is this? Is the best kept secret? And the best kept secret was this ice cream cake. And it actually, when I popped it, I was pleasantly surprised with the smell.
Man.
So for $15, I consider that a score.
Yep, $5 a gram.
But I will say this: like, don't keep on smoking
it. Just for that hard up time, just grab one real quick.
It's gonna be like a cigarette. What you got going on? Why you look like you just woke up?
I just put in that pool pump out there. I was out there cranking away. I got it going though. It's working.
So that mean you dab and you done. Dab, you're done.
To dab now, yeah. I came in, I saw you was on the live. It's time to dab in the bacon.
Hey, look. Remember?
I gotta pace myself with that dab shit.
You be done.
You're done already, huh?
Well, nah, it's because I don't want to fuck my tolerance up.
It's true. It fucks it up in weird ways, but it will mess it up a little bit.
Really?
That's why I want to pace myself.
I still get really high when I smoke, but it's not exactly the same, you know?
It's like two different pathways to heaven.
Yeah, I guess you could put it that way. I mean, I'm always gonna love smoking weed though. Like, just the ritual of rolling up is something that like I need.
Yep.
Can't put that no better.
I remember back in the day,
I think that's
if I had the dream job, I'd just be sitting there rolling blunts all day, you know, for somebody, right? Or whatever. That'd be my job and shit.
Hit up Snoop.
Nah, I thought that until my uncle had me rolling joints for him. That shit is annoying after a while, bro. Like,
true, yeah. You're like, man,
but was he paying you though?
Yeah, he was paying me, but it was still like the act of like to sit there and just roll joint after joint after joint after joint after joint. It's different when they're for you. When it's just for somebody else and you're like on call, I don't like something that I love turning into work. Like, this is something I do for me. I don't want to do it for you. I don't want to get paid for weed. Like, I love that weed is something that relaxes me. I would never want to roll a blunt and be like, damn, bro, I'm tired of fucking rolling. I've rolled all goddamn day for this nigga. Now it's time to roll for me, and I barely got saliva left in my mouth. Fuck that shit. They got machines for that shit, homie.
Hey, did it start off with, hey, nephew, why don't you roll us a joint?
Yeah, us.
It started because basically I was the co-pilot when we would work together.
Yeah.
So instead of him almost fucking killing us trying to roll one-handed and on his knee and shit while he's driving, I learned how to roll. And because when I was young, he hated the way I rolled because I rolled like shit. I became really good at fucking rolling. And then, like, I became too good at rolling. And then he was like, nah, he would always just be like, yo, why don't you roll? I like the way you roll. Why don't you roll? So, and then one day he was just like, yo, you want to roll for me? I was like, yeah, sure, gimme. And he was like, no, I mean, like, all the time. Like, I'll pay you extra every week. Just, you know, I'll buy the weed and you roll it up. And I was rolling weed by the fucking ounce. So, like, I could roll really well now, but, like, I don't ever want to roll for somebody like that ever again. Fuck that shit.
Bad. Well,
that nigga put me onto a lot.
Hey, but hold on now. What if the price is right?
All right, see, but now we're talking like everything. Like, if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. So I still don't know if I would do it if numbers started going up and shit. Like, damn, nigga, you want me around you that much? You want to pay me that much just to roll for you?
Hello. Nope. Nope.
I mean, still, I wouldn't want to turn something that I love to do into work.
Okay.
Yeah, because when you got home, you'd be like, man, I don't even want to roll right now. You know?
Honestly, that's why I never got into That's why I never got into like being a chef and shit. Cause like I find peace in the kitchen. I love my kitchen, but I like to be in my kitchen alone, cooking on my fucking time. Like I don't want to, take orders and make substitutions and listen to people bitching and all that other shit. Fuck that. I cook for me. I don't want to be a chef like professionally.
So are you one of them? Are you one of them people like if somebody brought their order back because it was like undercooked or something like that? Are you the type of cook that'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna send yours back, special.
No, I would never do that to somebody because if somebody did that shit to me, like I'll fucking kill you. You do some shit like that to me. So like I would never violate somebody's food like that. That goes against like most of what I fucking believe in. But I'm definitely gonna tell you to get the fuck out my face with that shit. If you don't like it, go eat somewhere else. I don't got time for that.
But what if you're not the boss? So you gonna cook it, but you just gonna be mad in the motherfucker.
That's why I would never work in somebody else's kitchen or make it a job. Like, I can cook, but I cook for people who I love on my time. That's what makes me feel good about cooking. I cook good food for people I care about. We all eat. Everybody's full. Everybody's happy. Good conversation, good times. A lot of good shit happens around that table. Especially in my family, that's usually like the most civil you'll see us.
How many people be at your table about?
Nowadays, it's usually just me, my girl, and her daughter. But back in the day, my house was like the homeboy hotel. I used to always cook way too much food because I knew that if it was either going to be my homies or my little sister's homies or, some of my unks or older homies would stop by. If you would have nowhere else to go, bro, you could come by, get a plate, chill out. There was always people crashing around the house and shit.
That's what's up. Shit. I mean, pizza got bars. You make pizza from scratch?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because once I came up here, like that was the one thing I really missed. Because you can't. The closest I could find a New York pizza is like it tastes like the dollar slices you get in the city, but that's just like the cheapest shit you could possibly get thrown together, and you just kind of learn to like it because it's a dollar slice. You live off that shit when you young broke running around Manhattan with a bag full of cans and markers and shit. But yeah, I could cook like a motherfucker.
That's what's up. I like cooking, but I like cooking for like exclusive, like just for my girl, something like that. Cause I'll be like I think people shit. I think they might feel some kind of way about my cooking. I got my taste.
Everybody has their taste.
I know everybody tastes my taste. Sure. Like in the pen, I was a spreadologist. I had taste.
Bro, that is people don't really understand in the free world how important that shit is. Like being able to make something from nothing. Just because at the end of that little bit of flavor could change a lot, man.
Hey, look. Can you see that comment?
We spit in our ops food when I work fast food. Damn. I know it happens, but that's why I cook so fucking much. I don't like other people handling my food.
You got good reason.
I'm trying to be nice as hell.
That's also, I was just about to say, that's also why I'm polite as fuck if I have to go through a drive-through.
Yep.
Me and my girl get into it sometimes because I'll be like, yo, you didn't say, I'll have to talk over and be like, thank you very much, excuse me, or please. Like, please don't be rude to these people.
Damn.
Shorty just got out of high school. She don't want to be here. Please don't start with these people in here.
I used to judge
I know
ladies
how it
like
goes.
that. You go out to dinner with a lady and she treats the other waitress like crap, you know? It's like, here's your food. Okay, thanks. That's
I
it,
can't
right?
fuck with you
It's like,
if you are disrespectful to people who are waiting on you, or anyone who is providing a service. Like, if you really got the audacity to be disrespectful for no fucking reason, I get it. It's different if, like, they, you know, if they testing you.
What if they mess your food up and you just like, hey, this
Well,
ain't
you
how I
also got to
wanted it.
remember. Your waitress is not the one cooking your food. A lot of people start tripping on the waitress about shit that she ain't have nothing to do with. All she's doing is putting the order in and bringing shit back and forth.
Right? It's like, oh, this person's just making whatever minimum wage. Just get out of here, you know? It's like, that attitude sucks, man.
Yeah. Like, you're not better than nobody else, especially because of a paycheck.
I'm going to keep it 1,001. Drina be like, when we go out, if they didn't mess up on my order, she'd be like, oh, shit, because I'm going to make them go make that shit right. Especially if it's one of them expensive meals, they got to get my shit right.
I'm not saying don't, like, if your shit isn't up to par, by all means, bring it up. But it's all how you bring it up.
True that.
Like, if I'm paying good money for a meal, I'm not just paying for food. We paying for the experience. I could cook. I could have done this shit at home. But my girl wants to dress up. She wants to go out. She wants to order a plate, have some drinks. Maybe there's some music playing, nice lighting. You know, we're paying for the experience as well. If it's not up to par for what I'm paying, yeah, I'm going to bring it up. But be respectful, be cordial, understand the person you're talking to is not necessarily the person who fucked it up. All right, there's nobody really to blame. If we all keep it cool, we can resolve this shit, and everybody moves on about their night. No feelings got hurt. My day's still good. Your shift is still good. But the second you start, you know, pushing it and want to, like, step boundaries or assert yourself a certain way, shit might go left. At the same time, if you feel like you're being taken advantage of, or, you know, you're not being treated right, yeah, sometimes you gotta, you know, say it with a little extra on it. I wouldn't eat anything after that point, but yeah, by all means, bring it up. Get your money back or something.
So that's a fork in the road right there when they say, do you want your money back or do you want us to make it the way you want it? Now
give me my money back. I'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, get a coupon or something.
Okay.
Once we hit that point, I no longer want to do business with y'all. I'm already iffy about restaurants in the first place. I've been that way before this COVID shit. I don't like other people handling my food. So if I go out and shit's not going smooth, whatever I got to do to end this right here and move on, let's do that. Because I don't like when shit goes left, especially publicly and when I'm with my girl and shit. You never know how shit could go. It could be as simple as, like, you know, that was a little humiliating and a little frustrating, or you know, end up in jail, God forbid, behind some raviolis or some bullshit, you know?
I remember one time I got a fly on my short stack. A fly in the butter, a dead fly in the butter on the top of my short stack from Denny's. Hey, when I tried to make an entry, somehow they reversed it, and it was about to go to, we calling the cops on you. I was like, man, I don't know how this shit turned around. All I know is I got a fly on my shit, and I'm tripping. A little bit harder.
I remember we went out to eat. My mom bit into a piece of her, thing was like either eggplant parmesan or chicken parmesan. But as she's eating, she pulls away, and it's his long red fucking hair.
Oh, man.
We bring it up to the waitress. The waitress tries to say, are you sure it's not your hair? Mind you, my mom had short black hair at the time. So did my grandmother. This is long, bright red, like, treated. This is dyed red hair. And they were arguing tooth and nail over that shit. I was little when that shit happened, but I feel like that is one of the first instances that I can remember it happening, and that kind of shaped how I feel about restaurants and going out to eat now.
Oh yeah, so you got screwed off young. You was like
Hell
Mick who? Hell nah.
Mm-mm. I mean, that and my pops was always very like, he wanted me to be, you know, be able to just rely on myself. He never wanted me to like need a woman for anything, as he used to put it. But he used to always say, you're going to learn how to wash your own clothes, cook for yourself, clean. He wanted me to be self-sufficient. So as soon as I was old enough to see over the top of the stove, he had me cooking. You know, you start out with like scrambled eggs and little shit, you know, making spaghetti, stuff like that. And then little by little, you know.
How did he teach you? You like, would he make for you to mess up and be like, no, you do it like this? Like,
nah, it would be like I would shadow him first. And then he would let me know, like, pay attention because tomorrow is your turn. You're making breakfast. And then he would shadow me while I did it and just kind of walk me through it.
Got it. Because I'm about to do that with my daughter, man. I'm about to do that with my daughter. I got to.
Bro, he had me standing on a paint bucket in front of that stove just so I could work all the burners.
Damn.
But he would be standing behind me. You know, I was little. It was not like I was in there fucking flipping shit by myself, but he had me young in the kitchen learning how to cook. So by the time I was like 10 years old, I had the house key. I was moving freely, going to school, coming back, making my meals, feeding my little sister.
That's what's up. That's what's up, piece of man shit. That's why you got that passion right now, huh?
Well, basically, that's why I love feeding my loved ones. Like, I love making food, seeing the people who I care about actually enjoy it, you know, and then afterwards when everybody's all fat and tired and shit, that shit feels good. Like, I got to do that for y'all. Yeah. You know, it's more than just like buying them some shit or something like that. You know, it's a whole, like, build a memory around it. You know, because I spent a lot of time in, like, group homes and placement and shit, so I didn't get a lot of family time, even though I have a lot of family.
Yeah.
So, like, now that I'm older and shit, I try to, like, every chance I get, I'm trying to make another memory with them.
Man, I was at the casino earlier, right? I was at the machine. All of a sudden, somebody come up from behind me and hug me, and it's my uncle. And right next to my uncle, it's my mom. And a little bit later, my little brother came while my girl was there. That was a cool moment.
I know that had to feel good. I know that had to feel good.
Oh yeah. Usually I'm with the pop-ups, but they popped up on me. Shit. Mom, man, but we go there, but we don't be knowing each other there. So when we see each other, it's like, hey. Yard down, huh? Wolf, man, what you into?
Shit, man. Getting ready to smoke some more of it. I worked today in the mountains at some Lake Gregory or whatever, and it's a pretty cool house, like a tree house style, you know. Got home early, and now I'm doing more work.
Interesting.
But I've been smoking on this thing, and it's pretty awesome, man. Droops little toy. It's really the real deal, you know. So,
for you to say that, that's official.
I know I had to try it. So if you have the place to get it or something, get one. Amazon, $40 or $45 or something like that. So,
what's the exact name so I know what to look up?
It's the it's something seahorse. The Luca LOOKAH seahorse. Just type in like.
All right, I got you. I got you one better. Send that shit to me on Instagram, Wolf.
Yeah,
if it's Wolf certified, I'll buy it.
Hey man, it really works, and it's kind of conservative too. It doesn't take as much as a regular nectar collector, but it's like the same. I think you could take a little you know, the little container with you and this thing, and that's all you need. No torch, no lighter, nothing, right? So,
That is right up my alley.
yep, it's pretty cool. Battle
I'm like,
tested. But I'm gonna keep trying, man. I gotta at least like put in a couple weeks on it and see if it burns up or something. But it's pretty badass.
hell yeah.
Yep.
This is what I love about the nation.
Yeah, if it wasn't for droops, I wouldn't have this thing right now, right? No way.
Shit, and I thought you was the professor.
Shit, I'm like a hardcore nectar collector, but when I'm on the go, that's what you need, that little thing, right? Can't have this big blowtorch in the car. I mean, it's pretty lame, you know. You can have it, but
that shit is perfect.
Yep.
Take that with me when I go up into the woods to see my cousin and shit.
Yeah, you just need your little container, and if it's the little glass container, then you don't need to take it out, or you don't need a dab tool or anything. You could just kind of go right in the little bit of wax, and that's it.
Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
fuck yeah.
Thanks, Droops, if you're listening, or if you'll watch this later. Thank you for dropping that knowledge, because that's some real stuff.
Word. Arf, long live Droopy, my nigga.
Man, the guy.
Long live Droopy. That's my guy. Yeah, bro, I want to light this fucking joint so much, but niggas be mad nosy at my job.
It's the backwood man purse. Backwood man purse.
The Merce. Yeah.
This motherfucker's. Man, I'll be in
hopped out the Mercy with the mirth on.
Man.
Oh shit.
Hey, see, Big Bad didn't know. To go along with the shirt.
Stop playing.
Damn.
Nigga dirty out here. Somebody stop him.
All right, hey. So I'm about to end this live, but if y'all want to keep going, y'all keep it on. But I'm about to end it though.
All right.
Cool. Keep it on for just like another 5 minutes so I can take this fat dab, you know?
All right. It's all good.
Straight up.
Cool.
Shit, if I was home right now, or if I had one of those, I'd do one with you. But I'm in the car outside my job.
Just the Steezy. Yeah, I don't know if you could read it, but Steezy something. Solventless extracts, live rosin batter.
Hey.
So it's some good stuff. Let's see if we change the light to where to see this stuff.
Yeah, I need some of that live rosin in my life. We have live rosin cartridges up here that we get from the dispensary. Taste amazing. They last forever.
They had the resin and then they had the rosin. So I got, they're like, oh, the resin's 50 and this is 55 or whatever. So I got the rosin instead. And it smells
a half
kind of
gram live rosin cartridge is $85 fucking.
Man.
That's for a half gram cartridge. This motherfucking big. I'm not gonna front though. That shit lasts for a while because I smoke that shit when I'm at work. You know, because obviously you can't smoke in the building, but those little pens and shit. As long as you keep it on the low and you're not like ridiculous with it, you get away with it.
Yeah, you just take a little half hit, bam.
So me and the homie I work with usually hit that shit all through the shift. That shit lasts me a good like 2 weeks. And that's, you know, sharing it with somebody.
All right, I'm about to go in. So it's the, what brand is this? Oh, this is the Z or the Skittles. Yeah, indica. Live rosin batter. Cannabis concentrate. All right. So Skittles, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Can read the chat while you're doing that. Can't find it on Amazon.
Oh man. Ooh, shit. You want to hit this? Man, the light burned out.
It sounds like it works.
Oh yeah. It's smooth, but still makes you cough. Just dabbing that cup. Shit. That's a steezy.
Yo, Wolf, you used to write graffiti, right?
Yeah.
You still like
No.
doodle and tag shit?
Yeah. I got black books and stuff.
And my girl asked me about that shit the other day. Because every time a package comes in the mail or something, like I destroy every box, every envelope, every notepad. Like the little notepad we use for like our grocery list and shit. She
That's
gets
how it
tired of
was.
destroying those shit. She's like, yo, when are you gonna stop doing like doodles and shit? Like, I don't think I am. My hand just does it.
Got the black books right here, man. See if I can switch it around real quick. Yeah, don't worry about the names. Just you can see some crazy shit. Page after page after page. A lot of this shit is just names we don't even use, you know? Trying out new
Where
stuff.
a lot of that shit I did was just to like get my letters down. If you write the same shit all the fucking time, like, and you only get like those, you get nice at like those 3 or 4 letters and how to work them in. So I used to just use like random words.
Yeah, there's some better shit right there.
Or throw like letter combinations together, like SMZ or like LKT, because like T's were always hard for me. For some reason, M's were hard for me, and everybody else can do 6 fucking M's.
No, this is my clean name, Slugs. I didn't tag this up so I could show it off. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I did all these when I was teaching in prison because, you know, just sitting there a lot of times not doing anything. So I came up with that. But a lot of these, I was trying to experiment and shit. That one was pretty good. But yeah, that's how you come up with the letters, right? It's like, all right, I'm going to make the S like this or something. Then the Z's got to be like that. So then you have to kind of like create the shit in the middle, right? Yeah.
It's weird once you get into it. Like I used to, like at some points you got to like give like letters almost like personality or like treat it like a body. Like, you know, like this would be the shoulder of the S and that would kind of be like the knee. Or like, you know, how you want to keep like your flares symmetrical, and there's so much shit to play with. Honestly, like fucking around with black books is probably more therapeutic than any like counselor or medication they could have given me.
Yeah, destroy these books. Page after
I really
page.
didn't sit still, but I could sit still for hours. You give me a fucking couple markers and a few pieces of paper.
It's like every square inch is blasted, right? There's no way. Yeah, this is a homies in prison did this one. That was my homie Keys, that guy. And his name was Wins on the street. So I don't think it'd be out anytime soon, but you know. Yeah.
Damn.
Page after page after page, man. Just kind of trying different shit, different one-liners, coming up with the name Slugs. That's how I
I
came
wish
up
I
with
still
that
had
name.
all my shit.
Man,
I
I thought
lost
I could
so many
never.
black books over the years.
I got like 5 or 6 of them laying around, and that's enough. Shit.
I got like 2 left out of all the black books that I fucking have. It's like every time I would go away, like my grandmother or my mom used to like move a lot, so she would lose all my shit mostly. My grandmother, if I was living with her, she would just straight throw my shit out. She hated graffiti.
Yeah, it's not a healthy sport or a healthy interest. I used to do it in the backyard. I just paint the fence or paint the. I had like this little thing with some wood out there, and I just paint the wood over and over and over. You know, hundreds of times. Shit. So.
It started because I would come home with paint on my clothes. She hated that shit. I would come home paint on my sneakers and always like under like my fingernail right here. Then one time I was doing like this little throw up shit, and the fucking cap exploded, and the wind, like basically I had bright green paint on my fucking glasses. So I was trying to like figure out a way to get it off. I tried to use paint thinner. Paint thinner kind of like made it cloudy. Like it fucked the lens up. So she had to pay for new lenses and shit. That was fucked up. And then the first thing I got arrested for was fucking graffiti. My homie Paulie got arrested, so after he passed away, I did a big R.I.P. Paulie across the handball court wall, and the cops raided the fucking park like we were having like a free crack giveaway or some shit.
Well, that's what's up, man. Like, I tried to make some of mine meaningful, you know, like toward the end and shit. And it got like the stakes were getting higher, and I'm like, all right, man, I got to get out. I'm like way too old for this shit, and you know, but
bro, they made it a felony.
Yeah, and they got my name right, and they got other people's names, so I don't try to have any.
Yeah, I got snitched on too.
Yeah. You know, and I don't like practice since like 2014, but I still see a couple little hits here and there that I was like, oh shit, that's old, man. Or I see a sticker that got torn off, but you can still see the little square, you know. And I'm like, yep, that was my sticker back in 2014 and shit, you know. Still there.
There's spots like, especially in my old neighborhood, like you can go up to certain walls. If you pick away at the paint, you can find like little marker tags and shit.
Huh.
That's all they ever did. They would come through with like the cheapest possible paint and just slap that shit over thick enough to fucking cover it. But you do it enough times, you can just peel it away and it gets back to that original layer.
Let's get buffed. Yeah, we go to the same spots, and you know, those workers. We always say like, yeah, man, we're helping those workers, man. We're paying for them to like have a job and shit. Because if it wasn't for us, there wouldn't be any painters to come out here. You know what I mean? So that was like the twisted mentality or whatever you want to call it, that makes you.
That's how we justified it. Yeah, that's how you rationalize it. Like, bro, you know, you wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for me. Especially like the Vandal squad, because they had a specific fucking task squad to chase us around the fucking city. That's all they would just catch you, kick your ass, lock you up, take pictures of all your shit, and then you would have to do like community service for 2 weeks or some shit.
Yeah, and they're getting like at that time probably 60,000, 70,000 a year, you know.
Yeah.
Chase like younger people and shit. That's crazy.
Like there were cops that would just volunteer to join this like little squad and go out and beat up little teenagers. That was work.
They probably had like same thing. They had it justified like, man, I'm gonna make a change in my neighborhood somehow, and this is the way I can do it, right? And they get in there and they're just like dogs, man, you know.
So power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. And a lot of them, like a lot of the cops who would joined Vandal Squad used to be graffiti writers and shit.
Oh no.
So that's why they would like pick those cops, because they knew how to read all the different hand styles and shit, whereas like regular people didn't know how to read that shit.
And they know the spots too, you know.
So it was the worst kind of cop coming after you. And then like it's not like I wouldn't give a fuck if it was just that they were gonna like arrest me, because at the time I was mad young, so I was gonna get picked up from the precinct most likely. But they would do fucked up shit. Like if you were a known writer, like my boy Ranz, R-A-N-Z, they made him hold his hands out on the steps and then went across him with a baton and broke his fingers.
Oh, mother.
They let him go, but they broke like 7 of his fingers.
Man, that's some Pac-Man shit, you know.
And then there's like
Serious.
kids have died getting chased by them. Like they'll chase you into traffic. They've chased kids off roofs. They've chased kids into tunnels and they get hit by trains, or they hit the third rail.
Yep, and they're like,
Yeah,
well, shouldn't have run.
falling off
They should have
bridges.
thought about that before they went out there tagging, right? That's
Yep.
what they say every time.
That's what they say. Oh, well, he shouldn't have been out there. What was he doing out there?
Yeah. He had the choice to stay home or something.
Yeah. Vandal
I don't know.
Squad. They got
There's
rid
a
of them,
million
but
different. To me, there's like a million different reasons to do it or to not do it, and that's the battle, right? It's like, because if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it 100%. You can't go out there halfway and, you know, like, well, I might hit the spot tonight. It's like, no, you gotta go out and bomb, right? And it's
even if you wanted to start out that way, the second you like suit up and all your dark shit, you know, meet up with your boys, or even if you do it by yourself, because after a while I started going out by myself because you get like ratted on, or it's more noticeable when you're in a group. I could move around easier because I had a baby face. I was chubby with glasses. I didn't look menacing. You know, me with a book bag didn't look that bad. But especially after 9/11, a group of hooded figures running around the subways with backpacks on, covering their faces, really wasn't a good look.
Who's that? Yeah.
But after you go out and do that one time, you're gonna want to go all city. You're gonna want to be the biggest nigga in the city.
Yeah,
It's infectious. Like it's like
I
going
say
out
it's
on
a-
like a secret mission with your boys to take over the city and put your name everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
They don't have
people,
all
like,
city here, but
I
it's
remember
the same.
hearing people talking about me. Even like I'm 4 feet away from you, and they're talking about like, yeah, I seen his shit up here, I seen him over there. Yo, I heard this kid's like 6'2". He's a big black dude. And like, nah, I heard he's only 5 foot. He's this little Asian kid from up by Canal Street. You know, and here I am, a little 5'4" fat Puerto Rican kid. Like, yo, it's the coolest feeling in the fucking world.
It is. It's the alter ego, right? And
Yeah,
turn
it's like,
into
you know,
the
the
ninja
Superman
at
to your
night.
Clark
and shit.
Kent.
Yeah, and you have to be like some of the places creeping through the bushes and all kind of shit, man. It's like it's literal ninja G.I. Joe stuff, you know.
Yo, you have to. It'll turn you into one of the most resourceful, sneaky motherfuckers in the world. And especially like, cause a big part of it, which I always hated doing, was you have to rack your paint. You have to rack your markers. A real writer does not buy their paint. You don't buy your markers. So you have to go out and take that shit. So around that time, Home Depot had just started with the self-checkout machine.
Oh,
And we would take Rubbermaid containers and plastic garbage bins that were like $2, and we would fill them up with spray paint, take them over. Someone would, at first you could get away with it. After a while, we would have to do like somebody calls it diversion, and then we would real quick swipe, boop, and then you pay $3 for a Rubbermaid container and leave with like $400 worth of Rust-Oleums and Krylons and shit.
Yeah.
That shit was the most like doing that shit at 15 and actually getting away with it, I thought I was like a master fucking criminal out here ready to take over New York.
Yeah, and then it's
And you
sitting
get to
there
see
like,
a side
man,
of
I
your
gotta
city
go
that you would never
put it
see.
to work. Empty every single can,
Had
right?
I not gotten to graffiti, there was so many parts of that city that I never would have even known existed.
It's true. And it's always like the dirtiest parts, dude. The
Hell
nastiest,
yeah, the
like
grimiest
fucked
part.
up parts. It's true. I've been under like bridges with bats and shit came out, and I was like, what the fuck? You know, and they're like creeping around our head, and I'm just like, fuck it, man, we got to get this spot, right? And it's like, it's probably still there today, but it's under a bridge, right? No one's going to see it except taggers and bums and shit, right? So it's like,
See, but those
you
are the
know,
best
it's still
spots
there.
though, because you could take your time and actually like really get down.
Yeah,
And like,
it's true.
yeah, nobody's really gonna see it like that, but the people who do see it are gonna be like, oh shit, that shit is dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it
Like
up,
homeboy
right?
did him. I miss those days like crazy, man.
I know. I want to go do it. I play the game in my brain, but I don't do it in person, you know. It's like,
Yeah.
But in my mind, I'm still like,
I mean,
oh,
cause
fuck that.
it's not worth it
Like,
now.
oh, that's sick. Nah, hell no. There's enough people doing it that I can sit back and admire, like, all of them doing it, right? And I'm like, dude, look at that piece, man. That's probably like 10 cans right there, right? 12 cans, you know?
I mean, it's not even the same though, because now it's like all mainstream and shit. You know, like there's really not a lot of risk. You know, there's places where you could go do it legally, like that Art Basel shit. And you know, like before, like that's what made it fun. Was that if I got caught doing this, there was serious consequences. I'm risking life and limb to go out here and show people just how nasty I could be with this paint.
Yep.
Now it's kind of like, like people go and do a piece in their backyard, take a picture of it, post it on Instagram, paint it over, do it again. You know, just change outfits and make it seem like they're like these big bombers and shit. All the real writers went mainstream and went into galleries, and like now it's a lot different. I'm sure there's still like, you know, a graffiti culture out there somewhere that is still like thorough, but for the most part, like from what I see, I'm good. I did mine.
Yeah.
I feel like I got like the last of the good.
I know they don't follow the same rules, the old school rules and shit. And I follow the old school New York rules, right? Like old, you know, Coke 2 and all this guys way back in the day, and style wars, all that shit. So I feel that's like the beginning of, you know, at least from what I know of graph.
I used to watch that shit religiously. There was Style Wars, and then they had the State Your Name videos.
Huh.
And State Your Name was like grimy shit. And that's where they show niggas like Scuff and Knob York.
Knob York. Yeah, I try to watch a lot of those videos. I like that Style Wars there, man, and they try to get that guy Cap and shit.
Yeah.
He was funny. He's like, man.
But you see, even then, in Style Wars, do you see how like the lore of the name doesn't match the person? Because they were like, yeah, I heard he's like this giant white boy. He walks around dusted with 2 shotguns and shit. And you see him, and he's just like, you know, kind of a goofy ginger dude who's just like, I like bombing. I'm the king of bombing. I don't give a shit about
like,
burgers.
I'm just gonna cross anybody out. I don't care, you know. Like,
yeah, he just did the same bullshit throw up over everybody's shit. You would spend 2 days doing a piece, and then Cap would come and fuck it up in a matter of 20 seconds.
Yep. For no reason. And like that's against the rules, right? You got to come back with a better piece and bigger, right? So
yeah,
if you don't go bigger than them, you can't cross them out, you know?
He was a piece of shit, and you see how they went and like had a big meeting about it, and
yeah.
Cause like, yo, we have to find out who this person is, because he has to suffer some type of consequence. But
that guy, you know, he really wanted to get him too. That one dude with the hat, you know, that was talking and shit.
'Cause he's like, we gotta find him, and they were all kind of sitting around, but he was the one like that really wanted to get Cap and shit.
He was like, we gotta get this guy, bro. He's gotta go. He's gotta go, bro.
Yeah.
He's gotta go.
It's like, yeah, man.
Trust me, I feel like we've all come into contact with a Cap. Like we've all had a Cap in our graffiti careers. Like that one dick who was just like, yo, why the fuck are you even like? Why are you going over my shit? I don't even know who you are. But all of a sudden, everywhere I go, this person's buffing me out. So now it's a war with somebody who you don't even know. I remember I got into it with this one kid. He wrote Sees, S-E-E-S. And then it turned out that we went to the same school because I started seeing his tags inside, like, the whatchamacallit. And then it turned out that he was homeboys with my homeboy Victor. Like, he was one of the kids I used to ride the train home with, even though we never really talked or chilled. Like, we were within 10 feet of each other almost every fucking day. And we had beef across 4 different boroughs of the city.
Yeah.
And had no idea who the other person was. And then afterwards, it was just like, oh, shit, that's you? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that's
that was
how
the
it
homie
is.
after that.
And sometimes it's serious, and sometimes it's cool, you know, and like, oh, man, okay.
Yeah, like, that was a cool one. But there was, like, this kid, Bones. He beat some kid with a brick over, like, little rooftop spots along the Q line going from Coney Island through Brooklyn.
Man.
And, you know, he damn near almost caught a body. He didn't kill the kid, but pretty close. He almost caught a body behind that shit, just, like, over graffiti shit. But you know what they say, like, it's about respect. It's not just about pain. Pay with pain or blood, you know. Some people take it a little more seriously than others.
Yeah, there's crews, man. They're in it just to start beef and shit. They don't care about art or anything, right? It's not even
like there's crews who are in it to bomb and in it to paint, and then there's crews who are basically just gangs who bomb.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they will fight you. They will shoot at you. They will. I mean, then like you do have like dudes who belong to graffiti crews who are also gang banging, like in actual gangs. So the two worlds kind of mix in like this dangerous, you know, little subculture that they got going. But that's kind of rare.
Yeah.
Like most people know like who those people are and to avoid them or to not push the issue if like they paint over you or some shit because it's obviously not worth gunplay. Like, yeah, bro, you could keep the spot by the bus stop. It's not that serious.
Yeah, and I'm not going to try to go over anybody unless they went over me first, right? There's no reason.
And some people do it just because they're like, oh, I wanted that spot.
Yeah.
It was a nice spot. And if you do dickhead shit like that, then yeah, you're going to start some shit. But some people do it like Cap, you know, just to instigate.
Yeah,
he's not doing it because he wanted to show his shit off in a nicer spot. He just did it because he wanted to start some shit. It was all inflammatory.
Yeah, and he had like what, at least 12 of those dudes or something. All of their family involved. Probably they had to hear the stories. Ah, this Cap motherfucker, man. I'm gonna get Cap and all this shit all day long, right? And you know, it affected all our lives and everybody else. Millions of people with Star Wars. So Cap had started like the first like huge worldwide beef in a way, right? That bastard.
Yeah.
He's probably, I wonder if he's still around. I don't know. A couple of those dudes are still around. Like who was the?
I doubt it. A lot of the old school graffiti dudes are dead. Like a lot of them got into dope and shit.
That one guy with one arm, he's still around. Case or something. Case 2. Who was it? Case 2 still around, and I think Scene. I think he's still around. But all the rest of them, they're probably gone. Yeah.
Take it back.
All right, man. I'm gonna have to log out. I gotta go turn this pool pump off. It's been off for a couple hours now. So, yeah. Peace out.
Holy shit. The live's still going. And there's 6 people watching. Holy shit. $8.44. All right, CDC, Big Bad. All right, man. All right, man. Y'all have a good one. I'll catch y'all in the morning. Go.